What's up, ReadyUpLive? Greenskull here, and I'm going to show you the new map in the Halo 5 beta, Regret. Now, I find this map is a lot more suited for a free-for-all type game. It's a little strange playing as a team, only because it's such an interesting environment. So this is actually an upside-down version of Truth. The Truth has crash-landed, and it's all overgrown, and there's bugs everywhere and stuff like that. But right away, there's a push for the center structure, which has the Hydra in it. In the future, we don't know what this could be. This is actually kind of a vote, so there could be a rocket launcher here, there could be the Hydra here, but the Hydra is actually a really tricky weapon to use. You gotta zoom for a second, which gives it a lock on, and then you want to get two shots. One shot will not kill, one shot will take out shields, the second shot will actually get the kill. I think personally it should have a little bit of quicker lock-on time, and it should be more effective at actually hitting. If someone's sprinting or moving relatively fast, I find the Hydra won't even hit them, even if it's fully locked on. So I wish I had a little stronger connection with them there, but I also wish that it was just quicker in general to zoom in and lock on. It's not very strong if you try to just shoot without locking on first, because you're probably going to miss. It's just not really going to work. You'll see a few times I do get at least one kill just kind of firing at the ground, but see, like, I unloaded on him there and I barely got the kill on him. Now you'll notice a little later on I actually hit Drax on my team with the Hydra and it sends him flying. So you'll see that since there is no team damage, there's still a lot of kinetic energy. And if you hit someone with the Hydra, they will just get launched across the map, so you gotta be careful not to knock them with that.
Weapon dead in 30 seconds.
Target spotted. Gain the lead. That's a headshot.
Picking up the Light Rifle here, this weapon I don't find is very suited for this map. It's a very long-range weapon, since if you zoom with it, you can get a 3-shot headshot kill, but it's very slow firing. It's kind of tricky to use. It's not very smooth. If you have the long range with it, it's great for taking guys out, but it's not very solid as a close-range weapon like the BR is. I'm using it just to show you guys. I really wanted to make sure I grabbed every weapon possible. You can see my buddies let me grab the Hydra multiple times, just so I get a ton of kills with it, show you what it's like. So right there, you saw Drax just went flying. He was freaked out about that, sent him right into the enemies. So again, you gotta be very careful where you're firing this, since it does have so many rockets that you're just gonna be firing them like mad. Again, I usually fire around 3, an average of 3 per lock on, because 2 to kill, there's a chance 1 will miss. So it's worth just kind of unloading, because if you miss 1 shot and your buddy's not there, you just wasted some Hydra rockets.
Incoming fire. Red sneaking.
The map is relatively confusing, as I mentioned before. Like, this would be a great free-for-all map because it's all over the place. You can sneak up on guys. There's a lot of little corridors, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of jump ups. But as a team map, it's just really tricky to hold anything because people can come up on you anywhere. I found some of the strongest spots to hold is where I am right now, on these edges here, on these top of the ramps, because you got a fair view of everything, but you're still very vulnerable. People will be able to throw grenades at you. It was just really tricky coordinating a place to hold, because people will just come up on you on that every chance they could. So I found actually a lot of losses on this map, even though the games were usually pretty even. Usually very close games, just because it's back and forth and there's no solid way to hold this, unless we just didn't see it yet. But it's a very small map. You can get from A to B very quickly. You can jump around top to bottom, a lot of ground pound action, but it's a dangerous map. I want to try to free-for-all because I think it might be, again, a very solid free-for-all map. But as a team, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Distraction.
So you saw right there, I tried to hit that guy without first locking on. He kind of surprised me and just tried to fire it off, and it's so rare to get a kill with the Hydra because you really have to have that lock on, otherwise it's just not going to hit. So look at that guy, he jumped and he dodged. Even though I had that full lock-on at the end there, a simple jump was enough to dodge it. So I still think it needs a bit of a buff. Like, that guy was just boosting around a little bit. It's far too easy to dodge. Like, this is a rocket, all of these guys would be dead. There's a lot more blast radius, and maybe that's what it needs. I don't know, but it definitely needs a buff. I was constantly disappointed. This is the most kills I think I got in a game with the Hydra. Most of the time I would get maybe one kill, and then it would fall on the ground. No one would even pick it up. No one even wanted it. Everyone would rather use BRs, especially with this BR start. It's just not an effective weapon to have. If we started with ARs and a pistol, maybe it would be more of a rush for it because it's a weapon that's a little more effective, a little more range to it. But as it stands, it's just pretty disappointing.
Weapon dead in 30 seconds.
And just like the sword on Eden, the Hydra keeps respawning probably too quick. If it was, say, a rocket launcher, and it spawned that fast, that wouldn't be good at all because there'd just be rockets all over the place. It's just constantly respawning. And I think that on any map, any kind of power weapon, any of these spawns should be turned down. It shouldn't be that quick. Because you're going to have multiple people with Hydras. There's Hydras literally just littering the map. I would walk around and accidentally walk over a Hydra. Wouldn't even know it because they're everywhere. This push in the middle is really fun though, especially at the very beginning of the map because everyone's going for this Hydra or just kind of going to the middle because they know everybody's there. So I keep trying to make a push for it, which is probably not a good idea just because I want to get it. Again, I really want to show you guys a lot more Hydra kills, show you what it's like. But it's just a dangerous little area down there. The top's the same thing. If you're on the bottom and everyone's on the bottom, it's just absolute madness. Same thing on the top. It's a crazy map. I mean, the environment suits that just because it's crashed. There's bugs running around that run away from you when you run up to them. It's just kind of a nightmare. And the gameplay really suits the look of it, at least.
Down, red 2. Remain.
I think this map would be a lot more fun with AR pistol starts, but that's just kind of how I'm liking Halo 5 so far. I feel like that's a really good start. With the BRs, it's just another, you spawn, you die, especially on the bottom. It's just crazy all over the place. Between the grenades flying everywhere and people BRing you, it's just way too quick to die on this map. Matches go very, very quick, on average at least, and this would be fun. Like I'm excited to play this as a free-for-all with ARs, things like that. But it was, I don't know. Honestly, it's my least favorite map of the bunch so far. So we're definitely going to log some more time, try to figure out more of a team strategy, because we still don't have one. We played it on multiple times, and we even had troubles calling out, because it's hard to see what side's what. There's not much lighting cues. It's kind of tricky. So there you go. That is the Eden match. Didn't do too bad. At least I got some assists there. In the end, KDA was positive. KD was just 1. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next video. And you have your own special perfect medal for it, if you get that. It's actually pretty cool looking. I'm not sure if I get it this match or not, but 4 shots to the head as a normal firing.